YouTube channel and throughout social media. We'll cover, college basketball's on tap. We'll get several games in prime time for you here from our Pig Dogs Cappers. And reminder, we're here every Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And of course, let's take a look here at our group for today. We have Vlad Nedelku will join us, as will Rod Zawacki, Alex Smart to lead us off with his bench. I guess he's benching these days. You can see the guns on Alex. They're really always in great shape. Chris Ruffalo and Al Ninos, and we got Shane Mickle to join us today. All right, Chris, are you ready to roll today? I hope. Do you have a ticket on Chicago State? They seem to be able to do it every game now. They're getting a boatload of points. They're close in the second half, and my goodness, what a disaster in the second half.
Oh, man, Tony, I'm going to tell you, that we were talking off air about all the sponsoring that Scott and Sharman could do. I think they could do wonders with a sponsorship deal with Chicago State, but that's just me.
Absolutely. All right, let's continue our show, get our show started here. Welcome, Alex Smart. Alex, how you doing today?
Good. How you doing? How's everything?
Oh, everything's great. Everything's great. Just avoiding the Chicago State game as always. So when they get outscored by 23 in the second, they give you hope in the first half. Oh, nope. They just gets destroyed in the second half as always.
Tony,
all right,
Tony, you know as well as I do. That team is down 30 before they even tip it off.
They are, but somehow they keep it close at halftime. If you're holding like a plus 38, 36, you go, I'm going to cover this game. No, I get outscored by 29 in the second half. Oh, my goodness. How the hell does that happen? Oh, it's Chicago State. That's why. All right.
You remember.
That's right. All right, Alex, you're going to be looking here at USC Upstate. No, it's not Southern Cal Upstate. It's South Carolina Upstate and UNC Greensboro. This one tipping off here at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN Plus. With Greensboro lane about 17 to 18 to 18. It's a wide spread here, total 146.
Yeah, well, I just looked at some value here. I just how I look at this. Upstate is horrendous defensively. 340th in defensive efficiency, 302nd effective field goal percentage, 305th. And 2-point percentage allowed. I mean, this team is horrendous defensively, but they can shoot threes. And Greensboro, on the other hand, is an experienced team, lots of speed, up tempo, and this one to me looks like a no-brainer. Those aren't always the best picks, but you just got to go. You got to go generally with the number and the type of teams that are playing, and the tempos they're going to play at. So here we go. We're going to go with the over.
The over here with South Carolina Upstate, USC Upstate, UNC Greensboro go over total of 146. All right, Chris, what say you in this matchup?
Yeah, I mean, UNC Greensboro, not the same, defensive juggernaut that we've seen out of that conference. And, USC Upstate, well, this team does, like Alex said, this team is not very good defensively. So I'm with him here. I like the over 146 as well.
All right, agreement here with the total going over the total of 146. All right, Alex, you let us off here. Why don't you let us know what you have going on over at Pig Dogs Premium. Before we do, we get someone shouting here, a Pig Dogs saying, Smart is the beast. No question about that. All right, Beast Alex Smart. Alex the Beast Smart. What do you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
I always have to laugh at that. Anyway, so going forward, we're going to have lots of, obviously, college basketball action. Really looking forward to the NBA. We're going to really, kick some ass this year. That's the plan. It is every year anyway. And we've got lots of college football action, lots of NFL action. Man, we've got a full plate, and hopefully lots of profits for everybody. So
yeah,
we'll see you this week.
Yeah, Alex Smart doing great work over at Pig Dogs Premium. You see the year-to-date numbers have been outstanding throughout the year. Why not pick up one of those long-term passes? You got a third-day all-sports pass from Alex Smart over at Pig Dogs Premium. You'll get all of Alex's college football, college hoops, NFL. Of course, the NBA is in play as a week from today. It'll be the opening night for the NBA, so a good time to get on board with Alex Smart. Get one of those long-term packages from Alex Smart over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, Alex, as always, great having your show. Keep up the great work, and we will talk with you in a few days.
Chris, you got to do some stand-up, buddy. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're really good. I just want to throw that in there off top. Okay, guys.
I appreciate it, but I prefer to do sit down personally. But that's just me.
All right, Chris. Chris Ruffalo, take care. All right, Alex Smart here on the drive-thru. Here we're joined with Chris Ruffalo here on the show. Hey, Chris, you do second on today's show, and you're going to be looking at this Furman Paladins and Alabama Crimson Tide game. This one going off at 9 p.m. Eastern time. SEC Network's going to televise it. This one's sitting around Alabama laying 6. Total sits about 154.
Well, Tony alluded to it just now, but you know what? I can't even wait today. I'm going to open up the Advent calendar door because I have a feeling this is going to kind of tie into the game that we were just talking about. You guys are going to get one of my free top money line dogs today. And guys, I love the Furman Paladins. This team is not a secret anymore. This Furman team projected to be one of the best in the SoCon this year. They have some solid guys coming back. Clay Mounts. They've got Noah Gurley, Mike Bothwell. These guys are they're solid players that are flying under the radar. Furman didn't get the bounces against Cincinnati that they wanted to. And, Alabama's a talented team with a guy like Jaden Shackelford, John Petty, Herb Jones. They brought in Jordan Bruner from Yale. But I just think this is a scrappy Furman team. They're going to come in with no pressure because, Alabama's the power team here. They're supposed to win these games against these SoCon teams or whatever. No. Furman is the real deal. This is a team that can come in and steal a game against your Alabamas of the world, your better SEC teams, and I think they're going to do that here tonight. I think Furman comes in. I think Alabama's going to be a back and forth. It's going to be a slugfest, but in the end, I can just see Furman hitting that last second shot, say 74, 73, something along that line. Either way, I see Furman stealing this one, so I'm going to take Furman on the money line at plus 185.
All right, Furman on the money line here at the plus 185 against Alabama. And, of course, I'm with you on this pick, Chris. I like it a lot. I like Furman in this one. All right, Chris, why don't you let us all know what's going on, what you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium.
Well, we had our Tomahawk Tuesday go off at the top of the afternoon. We've got St. Bonaventure to get things rolling. But you know what? Just for people on the drive-through, I'm going to throw in another 3-pack there tonight. I still got 3 plays that are going off starting at 8 o'clock tonight. So I'm going to put those 3 plays up there for $25. You can see underneath me. We're still having a really good college basketball season. We're just getting started. We still got about 3 months left in the season. But I'm going to have my NBA season pass up there very, very soon. Number 3 in the bubble last year, so we're going to hopefully keep that going and try to chase down Mitch. I know he's got a little bit of a head start, but you know what? People were meant to be caught. So you know what? So we're going to have that going. But guys, we also have one of those 3-day, 7-day, 30-day passes. Guys, that's going to get money in your pocket heading into the new year. We're still going to have college football, college basketball, NBA, and we're going to start looking towards the NHL starting up as well. So those are going to be your best value over at Pick Dogs Premium. Hop on, you can't go wrong.
That's right, guys. Check out Chris Ruffalo over at Pig Dogs Premium. See the numbers right now in college basketball, over 260 units of profit this early on in the season. Why not pick up one of those long-term passes from Chris? Of course, that 30-day, get you 30 days of premium picks from Chris Ruffalo from Pig Dogs Premium. His college hoops, his college football, NFL, and, of course, NBA will be in play a week from tonight. It's opening night. All right, Chris, we'll continue on here on the drive-thru, guys. Reminder here, Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And, of course, we always like to remind you to subscribe to our channel. Free picks every day. And, of course, you got to give us that thumb up, that like. Greatly appreciate it, Chris, as it always helps us build our audience.
Oh, absolutely. We always say, and we don't say it just to plug everything. It helps us give you guys, more premium content. We show up higher on the YouTube charts, and we can give you guys, more premium access to quality handicappers, quality picks, quality material like we try to give you all the time. Man, it's just our subscriber count keeps growing and growing, and man, I'll tell you, it's amazing to see what we've done in such short of a time. But kudos to everybody, but just keep smashing that like button. Doesn't cost you anything, just takes you a split second. That's gonna be your key to success with us.
Absolutely, give us that thumbs up, that like, that helps our audience grow. Of course, again, we're fast paced here with free picks every day here on our show. I will continue on here on the drive-thru. Let's bring him in. El Nino, so you'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium as well. El, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
All right, very good. Top of the hour, we've got Gardner Webb at East Tennessee State. ESPN Plus will televise it. East Tennessee State here laying 4.5, 5, and actually 5 in most places right now. Total 133.5. Of course, East Tennessee State was a favorite of many cappers last year with success. This is a little newer team this year. How do you see this one?
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting matchup. Not the 2 best teams in the world, but pretty good matchup nonetheless. Gardner Webb's a team that really is counted on as 3 so far. They went 12 from 19 from deep, led by Lance Terry, who went 5 for 6 in their 2-point loss, and 5 and 6 from 3 again in their 2-point loss to Western Kentucky. But they didn't shoot so well against Pittsburgh, going just 5 for 25 from 3-point land, and their 67 to 50 loss to Pittsburgh. So, and again, adding to that is their horrible rebounding. They don't rebound the ball so well, and even worse on the offensive rebounds, which is a huge problem when you're depending on your three so much. And I mean, it's a bit easier to get longer rebounds on the offensive side. So that's something they really need to work on if they're going to be counting on their three so much. East Tennessee State on the other side is a team that tends to bounce back well from their losses, and I think they're the better team here. And laying a pretty small number, 5 points. I think they covered. They play some pretty good defense and rebound the ball pretty well. So I expect them to take care of all those 3 points that Gardner-Webb misses and win and cover the spread for us.
All right, East Tennessee State and Gardner-Webb. Remember, East Tennessee State was to play North Carolina A&T, but that was postponed, so they find an opponent here in Gardner-Webb. So the play here will be on East Tennessee State laying the 5. All right, Chris, what say you in this matchup?
Yeah, this was a tough one for me to call just because I think Gardner-Webb might have a little bit of an advantage because they took on the challenge of East Tennessee State while East Tennessee State was planning for North Carolina A&T. But, outside of Gardner-Webb, outside of Jaheim Cornwall, who might be one of the best players in the Big South, I got to go with Al here. I think East Tennessee just way too talented. They brought in a lot of transfers, and I think that's going to pay dividends down the road. So I'm with East Tennessee State as well.
All right, agreement here with East Tennessee State laying the 5 against Gardner-Webb. All right, Al, what you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium as we're approaching the bottom of the hour?
Yeah, I got a couple basketball plays up, including my best play of the night that's up for sale if you want to check that out. And going to be looking at tomorrow's games right after the show.
All right, check out Al Nino's over at Pig Dogs Premium. Want to pick up one of those long-term passes? Got plays tonight. Of course, we don't talk soccer right now, but you can see he's doing very well. He'll sprinkle in plays here from English Premier, something else you can pick up when you get one of Al Nino's long-term passes over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, Al, as always, great having you on the show. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk to you at the end of the show with our final segment as we review the picks.
All right, we'll see you then.
All right, Al Nino's here on the drive-through. All right, guys, don't forget, at the end of the show, we do a review of all the plays. So if you happen to miss some of the picks, don't worry. All our picks are going to start at 7 p.m. Eastern or later. We'll have the recap well before that time, so you'll be able to get all the picks from today's show. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-through and welcome Rod Zawacki. Now, Rod, you'll find him on the morning show at 10 a.m. Eastern time with Mitch and company to open up the coverage here on Pig Dogs. So let's go ahead and bring him in. Rod, how you doing today?
Doing good, Tony.
All right, Rod, in the holiday mood. Are you feeling merry today?
So, I am. I'm feeling very merry today. It's a beautiful day out.
Awesome,
the sun is shining. You're just wearing layers, right? See a hoodie and a sweater. That's what we do up here in Canada. You stay warm.
Yeah, stay warm.
Make the best of what you got.
Absolutely. All right, you're going to be looking at a game at 8:30 Eastern time between Florida A&M and Austin Peay. ESPN Plus will televise this one. Austin Peay laying 12.5 in some places. Total sits here at 142.
Yeah, we got Austin Peay and the Florida A&M Rattlers here. Austin Peay is 4-2 on the year. Funny thing, they're 0-4 ATS on the year. The Rattlers are 0-4 on the year. You dive in and I look at these numbers. And the Rattlers' offense is only scoring about 62 points a game. Going against this Austin Peay defense, who's only allowing 67 points a game. So you're not going to see too much change there. This Austin Peay defense is very disciplined. They definitely don't give you free throws, not too many. They're ranked 19th in giving free shots from the charity stripe. So then you go look at Austin Peay's offense, and they're averaging 75 points a game. Going against the Rattlers' defense, are letting teams score 80 points a game. Biggest thing that I seen here was the field goal percentage. The Rattlers are letting teams score 52% from the field. That's crazy numbers. Austin Peay is shooting 46%. I easily see Austin P winning this game by 20 plus. Take Austin P, lay the number. They get their first cover this year.
All right, Rod says take Austin P. The Governor is laying the points here against Florida A&M. All right, Chris, what say you in this matchup?
Yeah, Florida A&M was kind to me against the spread last year, so this feels a little bit like I'm stabbing him in the back, but I got to go with Rod here. I'm a little bit gun shy about Austin P after how they came out against Murray State. I still have a little bit of flashbacks about that, but you know what? I think against the Florida A&M team that struggles defensively, I'm with Rod. I like the Governors here.
All right, agreement here with the Governors in this one against Florida A&M. All right, Rod, we're going to approach the bottom of the hour. What do you have going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
I still have a Tuesday triple available. I got 3 plays up there. 3 opportunities to cash big on some of these college basketball games tonight. Smash your books, pick that up, or grab something long term, because I have actually 4 plays available, 3 that I could put into a package, 1 that I couldn't. So if you grab something, grab a 3-day, you'll get all 4 plays that I have available tonight, plus tomorrow and the next day. Big week coming up.
That's right. Big week coming up from college football, NFL. So check out Rod Zawacki over at Pig Dogs Premium. Pick up his packages for tonight. And then you come across a winner, then go ahead and upgrade to one of those long-term passes. All right, Rod, as always, great having your show. Continue your success, and we will talk with you tomorrow. And we'll update everyone on the Sports Chat Place leaderboard tonight as well.
You bet. Have yourself a good evening.
All right, Rod Zawacki here on the drive-thru. All right, continue on here with Chris. We're going to move over now and look at some Big 12 action with Shane Mickle. You'll find him over as well at Pig Dogs Premium. Let's wire in Shane. Shane, how you doing today? Well, I thought we had Shane Mickle. I guess Shane's got a reboot or something. I guess we had him, but then we lost him, right? All right, so we're going to go ahead.
He realized what game he had, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh God."
All right, let's go ahead. All right, we're going to do an audible here and go ahead and bring in Vlad Nedelku. Vlad, how you doing? You ready to go? You unfrozen? Oh, he's
I'm
moving.
awesome,
We got
Tony.
movement.
I am. I'm good.
All right. Well, as you spoke, we just got Shane Mickle. We got movement from Shane, but we'll get to Shane after you. All right. So you're gonna come in here with this St. Louis team that's really experienced. They've had some success this year, and they're laying some points here. 14 here against Indiana State.
Yes, Tony. I like St. Louis Billikens here. They're off to a great start, 4-0 straight up in ATS. They're 7-0 ATS dating back to last season. They're outscoring their opponents by 30 points a game here, and they're putting up 93 points, which is 12 in the nation. The Billikens defense are also only allowing 63 points per game. I'm going to lay the wood here, guys, and have a wealthy and happy holidays, and best of luck.
All right, best of luck here from Vlad and Delco here, laying the points here with St. Louis Billikens. Chris, what say you? So far, St. Louis has looked really strong on the court.
No, they have absolutely. They're looking like the team to beat in the A10. I think outside of maybe St. Bonaventure, but I'm with Vlad here. I as much as I like Indiana State, they have some talent on that roster. I just think St. Louis is playing too well to start the season to go against them here. So I'll lay the points with the Billikens as well.
All right, laying the points with the Billikens. 8 p.m. Eastern start on the Fox networks there, Indiana State and St. Louis. All right, Vlad, what's happening over at Pig Dogs Premium as we approach the bottom of the hour?
Yes, guys, I have another play tonight. My Bull Terrier of the day is my dog of the day. Come get it for $25. And come get the cream of the crop from the happiest handicap around the block.
All right, there you go. Cream of the crop here. Get one of his plays tonight over at Pig Dogs Premium from Vlad and Delco. You'll find him over there. Of course, a pretty good season going from college football. And of course,
Thank you.
A Laker fan, Vlad. How do you like their chances this year?
I like it. I like them a lot.
All right, a little concerned here about some of the players sitting out early, but all it really is going to matter is the playoffs, right?
Yeah, they start out slow, and you know how it is. Nobody can take care of LeBron in the playoffs. Nobody can stop him.
Yeah, playoffs. And if they have to, they'll add more playoff teams just to accommodate the Lakers. You know how that works, right?
Yep.
I know. I'm glad out
At
there
least
in
we're
Vegas.
admitting it.
At least we're admitting it, no question. All right, Vlad, as always, great having you on the show. Have a great night. Continued success.
Thank you.
We'll talk with you next week.
Thumbs up, guys. Thank you.
Thumbs up, guys. Give us that thumbs up, that like. You like the picture, you like the format of our show. Give us that thumbs up. we greatly appreciate it. It helps us build our audience. So smash that like button. All right. We'll continue. I think we did see some movement here from Shane Mickle, Chris. So I think we did. So let me go ahead and bring him in here, because we got him off his frozen. We got him out of his frozen state. Let's see. Is he thawed? No. Are you thawed? Oh yes, he is. Hey, we defrosted him. I know it's cold up there in Minnesota, my man. We had to get the heat going.
It's freezing up here. You're right.
I know.
We cut to it all. You just hear, oh god, I'm cold. Oh no. And then all this, no movement. And we got scared. We're like, oh god. No, we have to pull out the hair dryers.
I know. All right.
I think I'm frozen again.
Can you hear me? Tony's got like six.
I can hear you.
Tony's got like six underneath his desk just to keep that hair all nice and coiffed.
Oh, I know. We got sound from you, Shane. So listen.
I guess I'm frozen, but
yeah, you're frozen, but we can get the pick. We'll get the pick, right? You're looking at Kansas State, Iowa State. This one at 9:00 Eastern time, ESPNU. Iowa State laying about 7.5. Total sits here at 136.5. And I know Kansas State's been a favorite to everyone to fade this year. How do you see it?
yeah, I mean, you got to keep fading Kansas State. This is a team that lost to Fort Hays State Division II, team that hadn't even won yet. They had problems last week with Milwaukee. Iowa State really hasn't been that impressive. You know, they only have one win. They got dominated by Iowa in their last game, but I just don't think Kansas State has the talent to keep up in this one. I'm going to lay the points with Iowa State here.
No surprise there, Chris. Every show we've had with Kansas State on playing, everyone's gone against them to success. It's been pretty much success. What do you see here with this one?
First of all, can we just make this Shane's new picture on like the bottom part of the screen, but just like the look off to the side? It's like one of those like a wedding picture almost. No, I'm kidding. But you know what? I'm with him here. As much as this is a game where you're picking the lesser of two evils, and I think it is Iowa State. I mean, Kansas State, like Shane mentioned, lost to a Division II school. You're automatically dead to me at that point. I like Iowa State laying the points as well.
All right, Iowa State laying the points here. Agreement here from the panel here on the drive-through. All right, Shane, bottom of the hour. What do you have going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
I got a 3-pack for tonight. 10-star top play, my top pick. I think this is my first 10-star of the year. Game I really, really like. I'm betting big, so I'll hop on that package. 3 plays in that one, all college basketball.
All right, get on board with Shane Mickle over at Pig Dogs Premium. He's got the packages up there, so keep an eye on them over there at the side. All right, Shane, as always, great having you on the show. Have yourself a great night. Warm up a little bit over there, man, and we'll talk with you in a couple days.
He's so hot right now. He's
Thursday. Have a good night,
sit in front of the heater. He'll be frost.
Yeah, you got to get that defroster going on over there in Minnesota. I know it's bone cold over there. No one's picking that Minnesota-Illinois game? No one's on that one. So, all right, we'll continue on here on the drive-through. And let's go ahead and welcome our man Damien Sosh to the show as we continue aboard here. Damien, how you doing today?
Hey, good, guys. We've been talking about the cold. We're actually getting ready for a snowstorm up far away. I'm kind of excited.
Oh, nice. So some cold weather hitting the East Coast there. We'll see how that impacts the football games. But we're talking here on the College Hardwood with Georgia Tech and Florida State. 8:30 Eastern time. This one will be on ACC Network with Florida State laying 8, 7.5 in some places.
Yeah, Georgia Tech, after losing the first 2 games of the season to Georgia State and Mercer, bounced back pretty nicely. A good win against Kentucky, a win against Nebraska. The main reason for their little winning streak here is they took care of the basketball. 2 losses, a combined 35 turnovers, 2 wins, a combined 14. Now, Florida State is going to be the best team on Georgia Tech can play by far. And one thing Florida State can do is defend and force people to turn the ball over. They're one of the bigger teams in all of college basketball. They've got the speed and quickness to go with their big. Last season, these 2 teams met. Florida State forced Georgia Tech into 20 turnovers in a 12-point victory for the Seminoles. Kind of see this one going the same way. I think Florida State's going to be able to turn over the Yellow Jackets. This is a defense that chips around 65 points per game. Compare that to Georgia Tech, it's about 83 points per game. And not only that, Florida State is very good offensively. They get to the line 24 times per game. They shoot 38% from 3, and they're taking 23 points per game. So it's just not like you shoot a couple. You shoot 20, hit 38%. I just think this is a really good Florida State team, and they're going to be able to cover the numbers.
All right, Damon here is on Florida State laying the 8 against Georgia Tech. You know the coach there for Florida State Seminoles teaches toughness. These guys are tough, gritty. They play defense. They're usually big and they're muscular. They hit the weight room. How do you see it, Chris?
Yeah, Leonard Hamilton teams are always one to be afraid of. This may be not a good strategy against the number 2, I believe, college basketball handicapper right now. But Tony, what would a show be if I didn't butt heads with at least one person? I'm leaning towards Georgia Tech here. Call it a homer pick because I got family in Atlanta. But I do think Damien's right. I think this is going to be a very good game, and it's all going to come down to if Georgia Tech takes care of the basketball. And I think it's just a case of too many points. I think Florida State does win, but I think 8 is just a little bit too many for my liking. I could see it being a 4 or 5 point game. 8 just feels like a lot, but we'll have to see.
All right. He says 8 points a little too much. All right, Damon, you get the last word on this one.
Chris, it's definitely good valid points. It could come down to free throws. Florida State has to knock it down there at the end of the game. They think they shoot around 57% of the line. So, if it does come down to that, I'm hoping they make it. Viewers out there for the free play, but it could go either way.
All right.
I've never met a handicapper who said, you know what, I want my team to win, but I hope they don't make their free throws. So I can tell you, he's one of the smartest guys. He's one of the smartest guys on the website. Don't get it twisted.
That's right. Damien done a very good job over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, Damien, past the bottom of the hour now. What do you have going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Right now, I still have 2 plays left on the board. I had a little bit of free pack. That one of the games already tipped off. So there's 2 of my college basketball plays left up there on the board, and then obviously looking forward to tomorrow's game.
All right, check out Damien Sosh over at Pig Dogs Premium. You see the numbers right now in college basketball. He is killing it. Plus over 700 units of profit, documented number 2 at Pig Dogs Premium College Basketball. Why not pick up one of those long-term passes right now from Damien? The 7-day to 30-day, you'll get all of his plays from the site for that period of time. Of course, NBA starts in a week, so you get that 30-day package. The NBA will be in play. Of course, you want to get those NBA Christmas Day games, which we know there's 5 games that have already been scheduled for that day. So get on board with Damien Sosh. He'll get you the winner's circle. All right, Damien, as always, great having you on the show. Continue that success, and we'll talk with you in a couple days.
Thank you, guys. Take care.
All right, everybody, Damien Sosh here on the drive-through. Of course, Chris, give me that thumbs up. Don't forget that thumbs up, that like button, guys. Help us grow our audience. We greatly appreciate that. All right, now it's time for yours truly to come in with the play, and we're going to be looking at this one between Loyola Chicago and Wisconsin. And let me go ahead and get the pick graphic up there for you so you guys can see what I'm on today. We're going to go ahead and take Loyola Chicago plus the 9 in this one. Now, Ramblers return all 5 starters from last year's 21-win team. They're off to a 3-0 start. They're making their shots, 55%, 41% from 3, and they're holding their opponents to 38% shooting. And they're defending the 3-point line. Now, Wisconsin, they have Louisville up next, but the Badgers have failed to cover 3 of 4. They have a push in there. Now, in their past 2 games, they're shooting only 38%, and that came against Marquette and Rhode Island. I think this Loyola Chicago team's got quality to them. I'm going to take the 9 here in this one. I don't think this Wisconsin team program has been the same since, of course, the rule changes in college basketball with the clock speeding up the game, the coaching change there. I'm going to go ahead and take the points here. What say you, Chris, in this one?
Yeah, I was almost going to say they haven't been the same since Ethan Happ left the program a couple years ago, but this was a Wisconsin team that wasn't necessarily blowing people out even when Happ was still there. I think it's not often that you see Wisconsin blow a decent team out like a Loyola Chicago, so I'm with you here. I think this is maybe a game that comes down to 2 or 3 points, comes down to whoever has the ball last.
Yeah, I think so too. There, the game lines 5, line 7, you win no matter who wins when you're taking the 9 points here with Loyola Chicago in this one. All right, guys, this is the drive-through. We're here Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, giving you picks for all the primetime games. To tune in tomorrow, we'll do the same. Of course, when the NBA starts in a week from now, we'll have some NBA picks for you because game time will be just minutes away and you'll be ready to make your bets. And, of course, we gave you plenty of time to get your bets in here on the show as we move really fast, rapid-fire fashion here on the drive-through. All right, let's go ahead and review the picks for today's show. El Ninos joins us on this segment. We got started here with Alex Smart. It says USC Upstate and UNC Greensboro over a total of 146. Chris was on Furman, the Paladins money line plus 185 against Alabama. Al, East Tennessee State minus 5 against Gardner-Webb. Rod Zawacki, Austin P minus 12.5 against Florida A&M. Shane Mickle, Iowa State, laying the 7.5 against Kansas State. The Kansas State fade continues on the drive-through. Vlad was on St. Louis, minus 13.5 against Indiana State. Damian, Florida State, laying 8 against Georgia Tech. Yours truly was on Loyola Chicago, plus the 9 against Wisconsin. We'll start here with Chris. Other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Well, quickly, first, I want to let everybody know Tony's got some awesome stuff over at the premium area at Pick Dogs as well. Get one of those longer-term packages. He's not just a guy with great hair. He's a guy with a great sense of knowledge. He's going to put money in your pockets, too. Take my word for it. But as far as today goes, I'm also with him on Loyola Chicago. I think this is a game that's decided in the final seconds, so I'm on the Ramblers against Wisconsin.
All right, agreement there on the Ramblers. All right, Al Ninos, what say you here? Which, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Yeah, I like quite a few of them tonight, but I'll go with Chris's actually, and might put a little bit on something on the points too, just in case. But I like that play.
Yeah, I'm going to join Al here. I like Furman here. Your pick, Furman, on the money line against Alabama, a team that couldn't shoot last year. They're trying to go to a smaller lineup. They're not shooting the ball this year, so I'm going to go ahead and take Furman Paladins with your selection. I like that one the best. All right, guys. Al, have yourself a good night. Now it's time to review the contest leaderboards. Now we do have the up-to-date standings right now with the Sports Chat Plays contest. So let's go ahead and bring that up, Chris. We'll take a look here at the top 10 here. This is pretty competitive here with DJ Boone. Over 600 units of profit, but we've got what I count almost 6 handicappers, over 1,000 units of profit, and 2 more with 900 or greater.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I think you're going to hear this from me at least once a day whenever we talk about this on the drive-thru, is that this is going to be a fantastic finish. You know, it's great to see just how everything changes from day to day. Like, you know, you see one person that's maybe not even in the top 10 on one day that's all of a sudden shot to the top of a leaderboard. The next day, I'm not saying that's what happened with the DJ here, but I think that, you know, it's just fantastic to kind of watch just how everything sort of shifts and how the domino effect comes into it. And, you know, it's anybody's game. It's anybody's race. We're only halfway through the month, so we still got the whole second half to go.
Now, second half to go. Let's take a look here at 11 through 25, and you can see, boy, a lot of cappers doing very well here as we're about to on 14 days through this one.
Yeah, you know, you tell me that anybody would have 300 and 400 units of profit through 14 days into the month. I think we'd all be doing a happy dance, even if you're going upwards of 500, 600. But, you know, everybody's doing well right now. You know, I can't knock any results. We've seen, a lot of just quality picks, you know, people making some great great judgment on some of these games, and, you know, it's paying off for them in the leaderboards.
Absolutely, guys. Don't forget, still a lot for those of you that are in the contest still, and you're not in the top 25. Still a lot of time to get there. So remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So there's still plenty of time to get in there. Remember, there's 31 days in this month, so you got a lot of time here to make up ground. Of course, now in about a week, the NBA comes into place. There'll be a lot more on the menu to bet on. So a good time to make up ground here as we're about midway through this one. And of course, we'll go ahead and flash up. Reminder that, you know, even if you're not in the contest and you found out about this late, these are run periodically on Sports Chat Place and on Pig Dog's Facebook group. And you can also track the cappers that are in this contest. And you can check, there are threads every morning that are set for all the picks. So you can follow and track all the cappers in this one. So if you want to follow DJ Boone, Trey Jordan, you want to compare your picks with theirs, that's a pretty good reference there, Chris, for bettors out there.
Absolutely. You know, you just mentioned that, and somebody just immediately popped into my head. Guys, don't be afraid to, I'm not going to say to compare yourself to these cappers, but, you know, look at some of the cappers after you've made your own selection, see where you guys agree and disagree on it, and use this as sort of like a measuring stick to sort of see how your picks compare, how your selections compare. Because I can almost, I don't want to say guarantee, but I can imagine with the success we've had with this one, that this is something that we might look at doing again in the future if everything goes well. And, you know, if you find that, hey, you know what, I can hang with some of these guys, my results are doing, you know, my picks are doing pretty well. You know, maybe you look into signing up for the next one. Maybe you sign in maybe a couple days before the deadline, but we get you in there, and you could be one of the next people on this leaderboard. So definitely, just keep track of what you're doing and follow some of these cappers. They know exactly what they're talking about. And just like I said, it's just we still got 14 days to go, but you see some of the results already.
Yeah, pretty good results here on the Sports Chat Plays Top 10 leaderboard. Remember, there's also one at Pig Dogs. We'll try and get those results updated for you tomorrow on tomorrow's show, but there's 2 of them going. You can find that over in the Facebook group. This is a Sports Chat Plays group. There's also Pig Dog Troop, same contest going on. Follow the leaders there on the side. All right, guys, another show in the books, and don't forget, tune in tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We do it all over again, get you picks for the primetime games, and we do it in a rapid-fire pace very quickly. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the crew from today's show. Give you guys a wave goodbye, and of course we've got the birdcage play here from Rod Zawacki. And let me tell you that those fingers aren't shaking, Chris. He looks really confident about this one.
Oh man, he's not nervous at all.
Not nervous.
Like, he is stone cold, dead set on that one. He is locked in to the point where he's just holding that like he's frozen in time. It's almost like he's not even there.
Yeah, it's not like he's not even there, man. He is
Almost
stone
like
cold
frozen,
confidence.
yeah.
The confidence factor is high. I always look at the fingers. It's like poker, when they're shaking their hands, they're weak. So, but he's really strong with this one.
And can I also say, how confident he is because he is not shaking, and you know how cold it is there right now.
Oh, I know. It's very cold. Of course, Vlad says beat the books. And you guys, Vlad, have a great week. All right, guys, we'll give you a wave goodbye. And don't forget, Mitch's show starts it all off in the morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time. We're back